Putting the faded photo in my pocket, I squeezed the whip at my side, and that's when it all started. Spelunky. A dramatic reading. The date was November 30th, 2015. And on this day, Annabelle Swashbuck ventured deep into the depths of an abandoned mind. An abandoned mind? By an abandoned mind, I mean an abandoned mine. Seeking her fortune. And what was this but some upbeat music heralding the beginning of a spectacular adventure. While many travelers had been in this mine, had dared to venture on this journey, none before had heard such a sweeping score echoing through the halls of the cave. And what was this? While rescuing princes was all par for the course for Annabelle Swashbuck, to the faithful hearer of these tales, it was most unusual. For rather than dogs being trapped in this mine, there were handsome princes, haplessly yelling for help. Annabelle Swashbuck was more than happy to comply, so long as they left a suitable reward. As the name Swashbuck may have made clear, Annabelle is a pirate. But while she had seen her share of adventure and gone on her share of quests of daring do, she still remained committed to exploring this mine. Let no treasure remain undiscovered, she said, and though she possessed vast wealth, she took a tip from some men in a bar. Who said that many had gone this way to seeking their fortune, though none had returned. Just as she had eagerly rescued the princes earlier, she happily sacrificed this prince at the altar of Kali in exchange for an item of value. Another 100 meters down into the depths of the mine. And a good $11,300 richer. Annabelle was conquering this adventure so far quite breezily, whipping snakes and bats out of the air. Dodging and stomping on poisonous spiders. She was shocked to find a skeleton rise from the dead. But conquered it quickly with a crack of her whip. A prince was caught in a web. The web of a spider that she had moments before killed. Hapless as she was, she needed to go in the web herself to free him. She got banged up a bit on that level of this mine. But she simply and casually shook it off. Stopping by the prince on her way through for a kiss on the cheek, which she quite enjoyed. She journeyed further on. Here, she said, is a giant key. But where is the chest? Ah, she said. I found it. Turning the key the size of her inside the chest, she discovered a strange artifact. She was shocked to find what appeared to be an underground jungle. I've purchased one too many overpriced items, she said, upon encountering another shopkeeper. Instead of paying, I will simply kill him with his own ice gun. And she did. Taking the bomb she so desired, along with his rifle. A voice from above called out in response to the shopkeeper's death. Guess he got a frosty reception. The gods seem to be very self-satisfied with their wonderful pun. A second prince, and in exchange, Kali gives me a chalice. A chalice from which I may drink the blood of my enemies, said Annabelle. Another 100 meters down. Now crawling through this strange jungle. Somewhere, Annabelle had heard her artifact click. Something must be setting it off, she mused to herself. This was the place. She had found the secret exit. She sought now only to increase her fortunes and perhaps replenish her health. Another health she had gained from drinking the blood of her enemies. And so she ventured on. On now to a secret place, filled with bloodthirsty shopkeepers. She carried her rifle, gripping it tightly at her side as she heard their angry chants ahead of her. Oh, man. She cursed the heavens. Woefully, she found herself dead. For death is always woeful. Especially for one like Annabelle Swashbuck, who so many times had cheated death. But everyone will lose to death at least once.